PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is your Weather Extreme video for Saturday, August the 29th. And as we wind down August, it looks like it could be a little bit wet. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters, and let's take a look at our sky cams this morning. Here's the view from Clanton, and you can see the low stratus this morning, although if you look closely, you can also see some high cirrus over Clanton. At 280, also some low stratus this morning, low fog. And up here at Mount Cheehaw, man, things are just, visibility is zero. We're not only in the fog, I think we're in the clouds up here. On our surface map this morning, we have a interesting surface low that is moving through the Great Lakes. But in addition to that, we have a little synoptic low over North Carolina, the eastern part of North Carolina, that is absorbing Danny. And they've actually stopped issuing advisories on Tropical Storm Danny, as the hurricane hunters could just not find anything. We've got a weak front moving through the area, and it could kick off an isolated shower or two, but I think for the most part we'll be dry today, and we should see some sun as the stratus burns off. On the upper atmosphere chart this morning, 500 millibars overlaid on the water vapor imagery. You can see the trough over the eastern half of the country, and that has been the story for this summer, and that's been nice because that's kept the heat down. This morning, temperatures generally in the 60s across central Alabama, although I noticed that Muscle Shoals was 71 this morning, so the low stratus and clouds keeping temperatures a little bit warmer this morning. QPF-wise, looks like a bunch of our rain's going to come tomorrow, and on the order of a half to 1 inch in showers that I think are pretty likely. And the Storm Prediction Center not outlooking any specific areas for slight risk, although mentioning it over in the eastern part of Colorado. Tropics-wise, Danny's no longer. Advisory has been discontinued this morning. And in addition to that, we have an area in the extreme southern Atlantic that is being watched. And here's a look at Danny, and you can see just not much to talk about at all. Hurricane hunters could not even find a closed center. And then the area out in the Atlantic is a rather broad area, but it is moving into an area where conditions are more favorable, and there's a medium chance that it could develop into a tropical storm in the next 48 hours. And here is a look at the spaghetti plot. So coming along in a track quite similar to several of the storms recently, Danny and Bill, so to name a few. All right, here's the 06Z GFS model run. And here's the surface map for today. And GFS not too bullish on showers, and I think for the most part we will probably be dry. 500 millibar pattern, we are seeing a reinforcement of that 500 millibar pattern as a strong shortwave comes rotating around the trough, and that should help to kick off some showers tomorrow. And I think that tomorrow could be relatively wet, especially in the afternoon and evening hours. The trough certainly does sharpen up and stays just to our west, and that keeps us a little bit unsettled Monday, but I think that for the most part, the majority of showers will be off to our east. And you can see the trough stays with us on Tuesday. But once again, I think it's going to be just helping to keep temperatures rather cool. And GFS not too big on producing much in the way of showers. So I think left showers out in our forecast. The trough remains with us, and that's kind of the theme of this particular forecast cycle here, is trough stays with us on Wednesday, and it's still with us on Thursday, even though the trough is relatively high amplitude, but we're no closed lows like we were seeing on the previous day. We begin to see the trough weaken by the end of the week, and into the weekend, we can see that the trough is certainly gradually being replaced by weak ridging, I guess you'd call it at that, and that may be producing the possibility for some showers. All right, here's the voodoo look, and this is Tuesday the 8th of September, and we're definitely under a ridge with a big trough out in the east according to the GFS, and that whole pattern seems to flatten as that west coast trough begins to kick out, and that could make things rather unsettled for us around the 12th of September. Well, we appreciate you tuning into the Weather Extreme video. Hope that you have a great Saturday. I expect to have the next video posted by about 8 o'clock on Sunday morning. Hope that you have a great weekend, and Godspeed.